Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you, if you saw my one of my last Instagram posts, you saw that I was looking at the Ruth Stout Gardening method, and over here you can see these are where all the wood chips are, and this is probably 10 or 12 different truckloads of wood chips. The soil underneath this is, I mean, it's really nice. Still frozen from the winter, but it's done a really good job and I can't really complain. But over here, if you don't know, the Ruth Stout Gardening method is using hay as a mulch instead of wood chips. So still kind of similar concepts. You still use a mulch, but I'll show you underneath the hay what that looks like. We put it on really thick whenever we put it down. So it is really nice and crumbly, and I don't know, I like it. This right here, where all this hay is, we didn't put any kind of barrier down first. All we did was simply layer the hay on, and whenever we put it down about a foot thick. So as you can see, there's some dog poop, but as you can see, we do have some random weeds in here that we'll have to go through and pull, but for the most part it did a pretty good job of controlling the weeds in the garden, minus I'll show you, we've got wild onions like nobody's business. And I think all of these are going to have to be hand pulled, so they're just totally invasive. We're going to have to dig each one of these up by hand. So I'll show you another spot underneath what this hay looks like. Over here, this is some of the hay we put down. It's been here longer than the other area, so it's just really nice. Really loamy, and I think the garden's going to do really well this year. So as you can see, it does compact. So we put it on about a foot thick, and it goes down to about 2.5 inches. So we are going to have to, there's a worm, we are going to have to put down additional layers before we can plant this year, or after we plant the transplants, then we'll go ahead and mulch around them again. But overall, I'm really pleased with how the hay did. And like I said in my Instagram post, we have this field back here. This is where we cut and bale and store and everything, or cut the hay and bale the hay and then store it from. So we know how it's been grown and what's been grown, and there's no chemicals used whatsoever, so I do like that about it. Whereas with the wood chips, we source those from a local tree service, and we don't really know what's been on those, you know. So, but this down here, I'll show you, this is what we started with before we started the Back to Eden method. This is the soil we had. So really crappy, really hard, and not horrible, but not great at all. So it just makes a world of a difference. I'll show you. This is another area we've really piled on the organic matter, and you can tell by the way the soil looks, it's just totally different than that right there. So overall, really pleased with using mulch in the garden, and it's something that we're going to continue to do. So if you don't know about the Ruth Stout Gardening method, I do encourage you to look into that a little bit more. I know we're going to, and we do still have an area over here that we haven't laid down any hay at all, so we've still got this whole area right here that we need to put some hay down on and get that ready for spring. So anyways, I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you guys next time.